We start now with the Agility Championship.
Nick Brooks Ward introducing to the large audience, which is growing all the time here in the LG Arena at the NEC in Birmingham, for our Agility Championship, the main agility competition, the ultimate competition here at Crufts for agility dogs. It's a marvelous, marvelous occasion. Dave Ray talking to the crowd. He's going to introduce the judge in just a moment. There he is, that's Bill Glover. Dramatic moment for him, but he's been out there doing the jumping and agility competition earlier today, which gave us the qualification for this. So his nerves will be less jangly than they might have been, but he's a very experienced man, as usual. Sitting next to me is Graham Partridge, who's the team manager of the Great Britain Agility team, and he'll be adding more than his 2 pence during the course of this event. Welcome, Graham.
Good evening, Peter.
First dog on the line with the small competition. That means the jumps are at their lowest level. This is Amy Lawson, and Amy has got her Sheltie. It's called Fudge. Fudge is 5 years old. And this first run out is nice and fast, but then there's a little bit of, got to bring the dog round, not let it go to the wrong obstacles. That was nicely done. So we just get a view of the course for the first time that Bill Glover has set. A tight little turn there, back on itself, over onto the dog walk. All very straightforward, it seems so far. Very nice, all against the clock, of course. It's all small dogs, very nice. Everything right so far.
Just a little bit careful on the.
This is where it gets a little bit difficult now. See, round they come. That was well handled, beautifully round into the weave. This is the penultimate jump. They just got one penultimate obstacle. Last one to go. There they are. Lovely. Clear round to start. 37.53.
Very nice indeed. You see, just a little bit careful here on these contact points. There we are. You're losing hundredths and tenths of a second. Lovely through the weave. So great style.
So this little miniature poodle is Sharon Brewster's Ruby, 8.5 years old. Agility champion up and over limited edition is its full name.
It's got plenty to say for itself, Peter. They really do enjoy these competitions, these dogs. They pick up on the atmosphere from the crowd all evening.
I think, judging by the way the first 2 dogs appear to be going, we're in for a competition which is going to be judged solely on time. It doesn't seem to be too difficult, though it does have its difficulties.
It's got its little points you have to watch. There's moments in attention and the dogs are going to pop out over a wrong jump, but it's certainly going to be fast and furious, Peter.
It's a good time, 39.6, but not good enough to go into the lead.
Here we go, into the tunnel, turns her back on a dog. Yeah.
Greg Derrett now with Scout, working shepherd dog cross with a Jack Russell, 8 years old. He doesn't own this little dog, he just runs it in competition, very successfully too, I might add. Very fast, very fast.
Winner of this event last year, Peter, so we'll be hoping to reproduce that sort of form again.
Yes, I suppose it's, you can expect, you know, if you can win it once, wonderful. You can win this thing twice, wow, how good would that be? As I said, it does seem to be a fast track, this one, a fast course.
Great entertainment now, Peter, as you say, but the faster they go, the quicker reactions you have to be as a handler. Come on, Greg.
Oh, he's done that nicely as well. They are going to go into the lead with this. Oh, it's a great time, 33.67. They're in the lead for the small dogs. 3 competitions, don't forget. Small, medium and large.
Great style. See Greg working the dog all the way around there. Ooh, just about got that contact. Wasting no time at all.
And we have another miniature poodle on the line now. This is Clive Foden's Maisie. Nearly 3 years old, this little dog. Come from Whitchurch in Shropshire. Very lovely rural part of Great Britain.
Yeah, another miniature poodle. They fall nice. Sorry, Peter. They fall nicely into the height category here. Miniature poodles. You see quite a few of them in the smalls.
They've never been to Crufts before, so startling performance for them. Nice. Oh dear, oh dear. That's the error, an elimination there, wrong entry into the hard tunnel, into the rigid tunnel. Disappointment for them, and never mind, they were here competing. Great.
Yes, there's an awful lot of people who didn't make it, Peter, and would have liked to have been here. Final night of the biggest and best dog show in the world. What an experience for them. And there you go. Oh, look at him, claps his hands, frustrated. And there's the elimination signal. Bill actually giving the signal to the scribe at the side of the arena.
Very experienced handler on the line here with her dog. This little dog's 11 years old. She's called Chelsea, another miniature poodle. Dawn Weaver, the handler, previous winner of this competition. Great successes she's had over the years.
Probably one of the most successful small agility dogs we've had, and she's actually going to be retiring, certainly from major competitions here at Crufts this evening.
Well, at 11 years old, I think you've deserved your rest, haven't you?
Well, I don't know whether the dog would actually agree with you. It's, she has a great time out there. The approach
She's actually won every event at Crufts, this little dog. Everyone it's entered, it has won at some point in the past 11 years. Wow, what an achievement. That's a good score, not the fastest, 36.46, second place at the moment.
Still got plenty of get up and go about it. This dog, 11 years of age, as you can see, it's having an absolutely great time. Still really, really agile. Shows you how fit agility can keep your dog, Peter.
Now then, this is Twiggy with Samantha Lane. Twiggy's a 3-year-old working Cocker Spaniel. They come from Milton Keynes.
Yep, they won the jumping round this morning, but unfortunately that's 2 refusals at the wall.
Only 3 refusals allowed before an elimination, so at the moment 10 faults.
And there is the
third, which means an elimination. Unfortunate for them. Nerves coming in there, I should think.
Absolutely, they're competing inside on artificial surface with a massive crowd here under these lights and the TV as well. It's a big ask, but hopefully she'll learn from it. And I'm a great believer in any team member. You've got to learn from all your experiences. Well done.
Well, I got my head up to look at the audience a little while back, and it's grown immensely in the sort of 5 minutes we've been on air.
So that's 1 refusal. Oh, and there you go for a second one. Such a shame.
Well, you've just seen her running. Here she comes again. I hope she's got her breath back. It's Dawn Weaver with her second dog in this. A very fast, perky little papillon called Puzzle, 6 years old. Great to see them here. What an achievement. 2 dogs in this final.
Absolutely, Peter. Attitude on legs. Just watch this dog. It just seems to float. It's, as I say, it's a fantastic dog. If we keep an eye on it as it comes up to the seesaw later on, you'll see it has to actually go right to the end and wait for it to tip. Such a shame, because it doesn't weigh very much at all. Oh, it's come out of the tunnel.
Oh, came back out of it. How extraordinary. I've never seen it do that before. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
She's gone in this time. Whether she just caught sight of Dawn moving away too quickly out of the corner right, but this is an experienced dog. It was in there.
Just watch it here. It straightens out that. Look at that. Just straightens the weave out. It's so funny. Oh, dear. What a shame for Dawn. Never mind. She's got 1 dog through in second place at the moment.
And here we go. I thought it was in as well. And back out it comes the same way. Oh, she'll be gutted.
Bless it. There's hardly room for it to turn round inside. Our visitor from Holland here, Mark Valk, with Jade, the Sheltie, 10 years old. Old dog, this one, real veteran.
Yes, all the competitors here have won at least 1 agility certificate throughout the year, and he visited this country back last summer and won 1 at Dogs in Need show. Great little dog, very consistent here. It's open to anybody, these certificates.
Deceptively quick, but actually I don't think they're going to be quick enough. Greg Derritt's time of 33.67 is the one to beat.
Lovely tight.
They're not going to be far off it, but they are off it. It's a good clear round though, 37.3.
Absolutely fantastic. Great to see people from the Netherlands here. You see just the back end of the dog going down that dog walk. Yep. Again, lost, just that's where they lose time. Just probably on that dog walk, 1/10 of a second here or there.
Very consistent visitors here, the Dutch, but here we go now with Jeanette, Tandy and Betsy. They're from Peterborough in the east of England. This little dog, Betsy, came from a farm in Scotland. Tiny, short little legs. You'll like the look of this. I know that you appeal. It appeals to you, doesn't it, Graham? This
Absolutely.
one.
Has a bit of trouble with the weight here. Oh, and she's had a pole down.
Fault. Yes, 5 faults there. Unfortunate for them. Right at the start. It must knock the stuffing out of you when you're really going for it to make the fault right at the beginning of the round.
She was telling me she's struggled with getting it to weight in competition for a long time, but it puts you in an immediate disadvantage.
And an elimination at the end into the wrong end of the tunnel. But they weren't going to win, let's put it that way.
Such a shame. It's a very, very quick little dog. When it gets it right, there's not a lot of stopping it. It's absolutely phenomenal. Oh, and there's the pole. Had a quick look at that tunnel. I think she called it in midair. And there's the wrong end of the tunnel, yes. Well, there's only one to go in the small competition. Here it is. This is Zaz, the 3-year-old Sheltie with Bernadette Bay. And if anyone can win this, it's Bernadette. 33.67 set by Greg Derrick. That's the leading time at the moment with his working sheepdog. Go. No, it's always funny. She's got to be ultra tight around every obstacle and not waste a second. If she wants to catch Greg's time, and she can do it, she's got to have a faultless round. Look at the speed down there.
Nippy little dog, isn't it? My word. That is a very fast part of the course as well. It could well be in, 2 obstacles to go. Got the weave to do. 33.67 we're trying to beat. 33.67, have they done it?
Oh.
Yes,
I said it had to be perfect, Peter, and I think it just about was.
It was indeed. 0.2 of a second, that's all there was in it. But they're going to take the small championship. What a moment for Bernadette Bay and her Sheltie Zaz.
She's had a fantastic year, Peter. She was the individual world bronze medalist at the World Championships in France last year. She's had a phenomenal 12 months. That will just absolutely cap her year off. So pleased for her.
Absolutely delighted for her as well. It's always great when you've got a competition like that that's won by such a small margin. And I can only see the next part of the event being just as exciting. We come on to the medium-sized dogs. There's the first one just waiting. The course now, everything raised up. Well, not everything, just the jumps and the tyre, that's raised in level, and the wall. Everything else stays the same. Actually, a slight extension on the long jump as well, which will all get raised again later. But here we go. First to go is Nancy Hudson with Zeki, this little Sheltie, 3 years old. OBAYITZ Sensational. That's its real full name.
Yes, related to the last dog that we saw winning the small. This one went into mediums. Being the first one to go, she's actually going to go for it now because she doesn't know what everybody else is going to do. So this
sets the target.
Yep.
So you can't take it easy. You can try to be just accurate, but you've got to say this is good though. They're clear so far. The weave's clean as well. Lovely. That's beautiful. That's a very good time. 34.44. Separate competition from the small, so that's okay.
Absolutely. There we go. Just a little bit wide there. Handling it from behind. Great decision by the judge there.
Good target set. Amanda Hampson here with her toller called Rogue, 5 years old. Nova Scotia duck tolling retriever. It does creep. She doesn't want it to creep. There we go. Gorgeous red colour, these tollers.
Very, very keen little dog. Maybe not the out-and-out fastest, but what she lacks in ground speed, she makes up with very, very tight turns. Waste no time at all coming across these contacts. There won't be much of a pause there. No, there we go.
It's 5 years old, this little dog.
Won a bronze medal at the Team World Championships this year. Some great competitors here.
It's a good performance so far. Best time 33.44. That's what they're trying to beat in this. They're not going to do it, I don't think. Not quite. Not quite. It's a clear round, 35.05.
Still great effort though, Peter. It just shows you don't have to have a collie to be doing these. There we are,
Of
showing
course,
the
they
dog
are
where to
somewhat
go.
akin to collies, aren't they, in appearance?
Yes, yes, and I think it's probably, as I say, but the temperaments are a little bit different now. I'm
Indeed,
looking
they
forward
are.
to this.
So here we've got Border Collie Jazzy with Sean Illingworth. Now I'm expecting, well, no, not going to put the commentator's curse on it. We'll shut up. That's right. Just keep quiet, Pete.
Struggling with her contact.
Oh, a refusal. So they ain't going to win. You've got to be clear. To win this, you have to have a clear round.
She needed that extra half a yard further forward. Yeah, she just leant, and there the seesaw.
Of course, what this proves every time is that the dogs really are looking at the handler. They are watching to see, and she moved her shoulders round, she stepped back just that little bit. You thought, I'm not going to jump this isn't where I'm supposed to go, or rather she did.
No,
as
you say, just needed to take that extra half a pace forward, and she'd have had no trouble at all. But nerves really do play a part. Look, she stops, look, and the dog says, where are you?
Rebecca Patrick on the start line now with Kia. Kia's a working sheepdog, 5 years old. They come from Scunthorpe in Lincolnshire. First agility dog for Rebecca, this one. Qualifying for this final here at Crufts. How good is that?
Another medium border collie. Started off quite cautiously this morning in the first round, but has picked up, got used to this atmosphere and the carpet. This is quite alien to them, Peter, because most of our competitions are outside every year.
Of course.
But look at this, very nice.
Started quite slowly actually on this round. It took the time into the third and fourth obstacle, so I think they're going to be slower, but they're not doing badly. My word, this is a good time. Best time at the moment, 33.44. That's what we're looking for. They might just make it.
Yeah.
Oh, they have 33.38. Just 6/100ths of a second. 6/100ths of a second.
And that's where she's just picked up a time, you could see that, and just slightly quicker through the weaves as well. Very nice start.
So Rebecca Patrick and Kia in the lead. Now already on the course there we've got Steve Richardson with Libby, this little 5.5-year-old crossbreed, but they've got an elimination already.
Unfortunately just running past the tunnel, and then instead of going back and correcting it, completed the next obstacle, and that's elimination. But Stephen, still quite young. He's just started to get it together the last 18 months or so with this dog. Got a very bright future. I'm sure we're going to see him again here, Peter.
Well, 2 years running this little dog's qualified for this, so, you know, a great start to a career, if you like.
He's getting better and better all the time, so good luck to him.
A very nice audience here. They acknowledge how well the dog has done. They really appreciate the performance, whether they've got their best score or not.
Yeah, things do go wrong, and you just have to learn, as I said earlier on, you have to learn from all your mistakes.
Kelpie Cross here, Helen Anderson's Demon, 6 years old, 7 months old when it was rescued. Rescue dog, came from Battersea Dogs Home.
Yeah, if this goes clear, Peter, I anticipate it being well in the mix. Exceptionally quick across the ground.
Oh, no. Oh dear, oh dear.
That's a shame. She was last year's winner as well, Peter, in this category.
Well, the nice thing about that, I suppose, is we've got a new champion. So,
absolutely.
And at the moment, with one dog to go, we're looking at Nancy Hudson, who went first. No, I beg your pardon, we're looking at Rebecca Patrick. 35.38. 33.38.
So this is Natasha Wise.
Natasha Wise from Rickmansworth with Dizzy, 5-year-old border collie. She says this dog's 1 in a million.
And it truly is,
win
Peter.
This and prove it. It's quick.
World champion 2009, 2010. There simply is nothing that is going to touch this for speed if she goes clear.
At the moment,
moment's hesitation.
Lost a bit of time there, but not. I think they will lead here. I think they're going to go into the lead. Oh, they have, comfortably so. 31.91. Natasha Wise with Dizzy. They take the competition for the medium-sized dogs. Wow.
She is there every time for the dog, and if she hadn't have been there, that dog would have made a mistake just back there. What a great finish this is. Very well appreciated by this quite knowledgeable crowd, Peter.
Absolutely, and it does leave you breathless, doesn't it, the performance by some of these dogs. Terrific stuff.
I think you need to just appreciate how much time and effort has gone in.
So we're now coming to the large agility championship. There are 10 dogs taking part in this, and the course is really a good one. We've already seen it well proved with the small and medium dogs. First dog on the line, it's Scoot, 6 years old, with Will Rolfe. Will Rolfe from Andover in Hampshire.
Yes, took a bit of a tumble earlier on today, but he's up and running again. Lovely dog, this one of the titles on offer here last year. When he gets it right, it really does cover the ground very, very quickly.
All these dogs have qualified for this competition from this morning and this afternoon, 2 separate competitions. The top 10 of the large dogs qualified for this final, and they're doing pretty well. This is a clear round in 33.3. That is a good time. That is a good time.
It's a good time, Peter, and if you look at this, he doesn't waste any time. That is going to put the pressure on everybody else who's got to come behind him. You've got 9 people now behind him who know they've got to go quicker.
Well, here we've got Breezer, 5-year-old beardy collie cross with Dawn Weaver. Dawn Weaver, who has done extremely well on a regular basis here at Crufts with one of her other dogs. She's won just every single competition at Crufts during her time in the past 11 years. This one is just 5 years old, Breezer.
Yes, this is the 3rd dog she's running here this evening. Shows just how successful she is. Lovely running contacts, not a second wasted as she comes down, waiting for the dog, feeding it into those weaves there. Look at this, leading the dog away. She's
33.3 to
Come
beat.
on.
33. No, they haven't done it. 33.51. Not quite.
Watch
there.
this. Look, just straight down. Not that is probably one of the best dog walks you will see.
At the moment, then, in 2nd place. Sean Illingworth's Edie, this is, 4 years old. A border collie from Shirley in Surrey, a homebred dog. Won 2 championship tickets last year. They win today, becomes an agility champion.
She was in the medium competition, you remember. She's got to put the mistake that happened behind her, and she will. Eddie is a fantastic dog here. No time wasted at all. Come on, Sean. Slid off the end of the dog walk.
But made the contact. No fault indicated, however.
That was close.
Oh, but there's
Eddie.
a fault. Oh, dear.
Oh, she'll be disappointed with that. Oh, so disappointed. Never mind.
32 was the quickest time, but it has the faults.
That's agility for you. I think we're going to have a look at the seesaw in a minute. You watch the dog slide to the end. Whoa, straight. That's brilliant.
Well, made the contact and didn't get penalised for that, but then knocked a pole off. How unfortunate was that? This is Scott, 5 years old, edging forward, creeping forward for Lee Gibson. They come from Shrewsbury in Shropshire. Whoops, not waiting, never mind, they start the clock themselves. They come, oh, and straight knocking over the lengthened dog long jump. 5 faults there. And another there for a refusal. So 10 in total.
So not going as well as it could be here for Lee. You know he's been hoping for better, fiercely competitive. As I say, won a bronze jumping medal with the team in France this year. As I say, to have the 2nd obstacle down, I think he just got in the dog's face just a fraction, but he will go away, look at these replays, and he will learn from it. He'll come back stronger.
10 faults, 35.4, not in the frame, unfortunately, today.
Yeah, and only just caught the back end of it. Yep. Just didn't take the command quite soon enough. And here's Greg Derritt again.
Greg Derritt with Detox, 5-year-old border collie, come from Cheltenham, 3rd year at Crufts. Greg's actually been here, would you believe, 21 years. fantastic.
Yeah, and a product of the YKC. I can remember him, well, that gives my age, but I can remember him competing in the YKC here, and he has turned out some fantastic dogs over the years. He's got high hopes for this dog, I know. Just hanging back there, letting the dog find the entrance to that tunnel. Changing behind the dog walk there, no time wasted again. You'd expect for these top
now
dogs.
This is quick. Jumped off too soon. Jumped off the seesaw too soon. 5 faults, they can't win. And now, finally, a disqualification.
Came off the dog walk to the A-frame there, and he put it back on, so that unfortunately constitutes an elimination, but he knew he couldn't win it. Here we go now. Yep.
It's quite clear. The seesaw must get to the ground before the dog leaves the seesaw.
And that's what happens when you push a bit hard, Peter.
2 years old, this dog, and little name, Kennel Club registered name is Goose Girl.
This is Goose, a very popular dog with our production team. Border Collie, 2 years old, comes from Carlisle in Cumbria. Dave Alderson is the owner.
Getting himself set.
Oh, they're so alert, these dogs, and that lovely.
Look at that turn. That's probably one of the tightest turns we've seen around there. This is only a really young dog, only just 2 years of age, and it's in the championship already.
We're looking at 33.3 seconds. That is the fast speed with a clear round. They have to go clear to win the championship. If it's not clear, you can't take the title.
Just wasted a bit of time coming out the tunnel there, so he's got to put his skates on now if he wants to win this. Come on, Dave.
Not going to be there, I don't think. No, slow there, slow through. Just a bit of a struggle on the weave. What a shame. 35.19, that puts him in 3rd place.
And unfortunately finishing up with an elimination there, Peter, because he didn't complete the weaves correctly before he did the last jump. Something just seemed to affect him in the weaves.
Whoa, skidding on the artificial turf. This is Rusty, it's a Belgian Shepherd dog, a Malinois version, 7 years old. It's a lovely bitch from Crawley in Sussex.
Yep, and if Dave wants to win this, he's going to have to pull out all the stops just a little bit wide. Going into the cloth tunnel there, as you say. He's trying, he's giving it 110% here. Just in no time. Lovely dog, this. One of the most successful Malinois.
David Leach's first ever dog, this one. Oh, a refusal, 5 against them.
The first dog put on so much pressure to these handlers that they're now having to get out of their comfort zone a bit and actually try and hurry the dogs up more than they're used to.
Pushing them too far.
Yeah.
Well, it was such a good time, wasn't it? Will Rolfe put up an amazing time.
Absolutely.
To go there. We said it was a good time as they finished. Terrific stuff.
To run now to dislodge our leaders on 33.3 hour clear.
Bill Glover indicates clearly. Sarah Kitchen here with Cash, this 5-year-old Border Collie from Thornley in County Durham up in the northeast. He's a noisy dog, so Sarah claims she has a lot of difficulty in making Cash even listen to. Oh no, and straight round to an elimination. Let's play round and round the houses, shall we? That's, yes, total mess of that. Eliminated. Oh dear.
Such a shame.
Never mind, the dog's having the ball. The dogs are loving every second of it.
She's, as I say, expecting a child later on this year, so she didn't want to run too fast tonight, Peter, anyway. But fortunately, just pushed the dog round the jump there and just never recovered it. As you say,
oh, that's nice in the weave. Very good in the weave. Very good. What could have been?
Yeah. And there you go.
See this all around,
left
all
arm
over
out,
the place
pushed
here.
it round. Yeah.
Jump over everything, around everything. There we are. Now we're back on course. Anthony Clark here with Ruby, this 6-year-old Border Collie. Comes from Gloucestershire. Oh, and makes a fault there on the long jump. So again, Will Rolfe's score of 33.3 is looking safer every second.
Well, as I say, it's Anthony went really well this morning. won the jumping round, and as I say, he's put the pressure on from dog one, clear, fast round, and this is what it's done to the rest of them. Absolutely fantastic. Well done, Anthony. Great dog, great handler.
Yes.
Well done, Anthony. And this is our final handler.
Yeah, caught it quite heavily, unfortunately. Unlucky.
Sean Young with Gracie.
Well, this is the only possible winner beyond Will Rolfe. Last to go. It's Sean Young with Gracie, a 6-year-old working sheepdog. He's had his successes in the past. Can he do anything here now?
He would absolutely love to win this, Peter. The dog is not an agility champion yet, so he'd love to make it. It may not look the quickest, but I can assure you turns exceptionally quickly.
A refusal in there.
Not quite sure what happened there, Peter, whether it was a stumble.
I think so. A little skid, I think, maybe on the AstroTurf, so they can't catch up. It does mean that Will Rolfe has won this large competition.
Led from the very beginning, Peter.
First to go in the competition and has led all the way. Well done. Nice applause from the audience, and that was a cracking time. Look, it was quicker.
Yeah, I did tell you he was tight, and that was
quicker.
with a slip as well, Peter.
Well.
Oh, I'm not sure. He didn't actually knock into the dog there.
Oh, that's the fault. He knocked it. It wasn't so much a refusal. The fault was knocking off the top.
Oh, I think
but there's the
trod on the dog's foot.
Oh, bless.
Such a shame.
And in spite of that, they still came in with the fastest time, but not enough. So it means that Will Rolfe has won the large dog competition. The medium competition was won by Rebecca Patrick, and the small championship was won, I'm just going to check my figures, picking up the old sheets there, I think it was won by Greg Derritt at 33.67. Am I right with that? Oh, I beg your pardon. I've got that wrong. Shall I?
So our ring party here at Crufts have been here for all 4 days. They've done a fantastic job. They're all volunteers. They've been here for 4 long days. They're here till about 9 o'clock tonight as well, Peter. All totally, you know, they don't charge them. It's just, they do a fantastic job.
They do a brilliant job, don't they? Wonderful. And our thanks also to Kate Austin. I should say you could say thank you to her, shouldn't I, Graham? Because it is your missus.
No, Peter, I've got to stop you there.
No.
No, Kate Austin is not my wife.
Not your wife.
Oh, I thought my wife is working with Kate.
Is working with her. I thought she was just using a stage name. Anyway, Kate Austin, our thanks to her for collating such wonderful information for us. So well, I know Graham knows most of it off by heart anyway, but I need quite a lot of the information.
There we go. Yep, my wife on the right, Kate Austin in the middle, and the wonderful Leo on the left.
There we are. That's our wonderful support team. Yeah, we ignore the chap on the left, and everybody else does. Why should anyone pay any attention?
Now, Kate takes care of all the paperwork for the competition and keeps us up to date every minute of the day, Peter.
With the excellent assistance of your wife.
Well, what a stunning competition. It was really, really stunning competition. The best of best agility. And it's presentation time.
Absolutely the best dog show in the world, and those are our winners, small, medium and large.
one bunch of people who without it we couldn't do what we do all day long in this arena. He's one of the hardest jobs of the show. Would you join me please and thank our wonderful ring party.
And well-deserved applause for this arena party. All these volunteers, what a cracking job they do. Well-deserved applause.
Now the presentations. The awards have been presented this evening by Judith Nicholson, who's the influencer team manager for Purina, and she's been escorted out by Gerald King, chairman.
Judith Nicholson, the influence manager from Purina.
I'm sure you heard Dave Ray announcing that. There's Gerald King leading Judith Nicholson out.
Was Bernadette OBAY.
Bernadette Bay.
Bernadette Bay taking the first place in the small competition.
The runner-up with a clearing 33.67 just behind Greg Derrick with agility champion Raising Red Brussels Scouts.
Just 0.2 of a second between these two. Greg Derrick then taking the second place in the small championship. Next we'll have the medium.
I get the official Crufts trophy out, beautifully engraved at crystal as a memento to keep forever. The winner of the medium dog championships here at Crufts 2012 with a stunning clearing 31.91. Natasha Wise with agility.
Last to go in the medium group, Natasha Wise just took our breath away. Terrific time, 31.91. In fact, the fastest time of any of the competitors in any of the competitions.
Yes, well deserved. Look at that smile, lights up a thousand homes. It really does.
And Rebecca Patrick getting her moment of glory for second place there with 33.38, a full second and a half slower than Natasha.
She will be still absolutely thrilled with that, Peter.
I'm sure she will.
Which I think has produced really a lot of surprises. But the best dogs come well on the night, and he must be over the moon, especially at the bad fall earlier in the day. With a clear round in 33.30, a very popular guy, Will Rolfe.
Will Rolfe steps forward to take his award for winning in 33.30 seconds with his large dog Scoot, his six-year-old border collie. Terrific performance, first to go and won first prize. And Dawn Weaver just behind in second place. Again, 200ths of a second, less than 200ths of a second behind. I beg your pardon, 0.2 of a second behind. But very, very close. Well done, Dawn. So there's the full presentation. Each of the three competitions, great agility. And they'll do a lap of honour. And I'd like to express my great thanks to Graham Partridge, who's commentated alongside me every day of this wonderful show this year. All of the agility, the real activity exercises. It's been a pleasure to have you here, Graham. Thank you very much for all your expertise.
Peter, thank you very much indeed, and hopefully look forward to seeing you next year.
Oh, I hope so.
Thank you so much indeed. This competition has been running since 1993, and it is the stars of the future that we are about to see. Split into 3 rounds, the competition requires the finalists to demonstrate their handling ability and rapport with
confirmation then of the large final result. In first place, Will Rolfe with Scoot, his border collie, in 33.3. Second, Dawn Weaver with her border. I'll start again. So there we have confirmation of the large agility final. Will Rolfe with his border collie. Nedlow Black Magic 33.3 in second place. Dawn Weaver with Breezer 33.51 in second place, and third Sean Illingworth with Zanny's Go Crystal Edition. A great competition, but they had 5 faults, still took third place.